Hello everyone, this is AmberAnkNA here. Welcome to my channel. Well, I play a variety of games and do narrations for fanfics. I'm really hoping you enjoy my content. If you do, make sure to comment below, leave a like, and subscribe with the notifications on. Right, so next time, this is AmberAnkNA. Welcome to my channel. So, hi. Life is strange. A proper ending. Max, it's time, Chloe said to Max, trying to ease her thoughts. Chloe, I'm so sorry. I don't want to do this, Max said, hesitating to make either decision. The rain was beating down on both of them as the storm slowly drew closer and closer to Acadia Bay. Chloe pulled Max into what would be their last embrace. I know, Max, but we have to. We have to save everybody, okay? Chloe said. And you'll make those fuckers pay for what they did to Rachel. Max just stared at Chloe, words failing her. Being it together this week. It was the best farewell gift I could have hoped for. Chloe was holding back the vehement tears. You're my hero, Max. Max wasn't sure what to say, so she said nothing. Instead, she stepped closer to Chloe, her hands going to Chloe's face, and she passionately kissed her best friend for the second and final time. I always love you. Now get out of here, please. Do it before I freak, Chloe said, stepping backward away from Max. And Max Caulfield, don't you forget about me. Never, Max said as he turned around, photo in hand. At first, they only saw two options. As he gazed down at the photo, a third choice came to mind. Don't worry, Chloe. I know exactly what to do, she says, glaring back at Chloe briefly. Max? What do you mean? Chloe asked, but to no avail. Max had already started to focus in on the photo, so she could go back to the moment she got her powers. Her camera snapped, and the photo of the butterfly came out. Max ignored it, allowing it to drop to the floor, and proceeded to acquire the hammer so she could hit the fire alarm. She then waited for Nathan and Chloe to show up. After a little bit, the door opened and Max ducked back behind the stall. Nathan's footsteps echoed through the girls' bathroom. It's cool, Nathan, he said to himself, starting to stress and nervous. Don't stress. You're okay, bro. Just count to 3, he said, taking a more breath. Don't be scared. You own this school. If I wanted, I could blow it up. He gave a short, melodic sounding laugh. You're the boss, he said as the door opened again. Max knew it to be Chloe. So what do you want? He asked her. Max heard the door close as Chloe spoke. I hope you check the perimeters, as my stepbass would say. She quickly opened a few stalls before speaking again. Now let's talk business, she said. Max knew what was coming. It was inevitable. I got nothing for you, Nathan said, senpai. Whoa, you got hella cats, Chloe said, venom piercing her voice. That's my family, not me, he pointed out to her. Oh, boo-hoo, poor little West kid. I know you've been pumping drugs and shit to kids around here. Max really wished Chloe wouldn't internalize Nathan. I bet you're respectable whole family would help me out if I went to them. Man, I can see the headlines now. Leave him out of this, bitch! Nathan interrupts her. Corey continues on. I can tell everybody Nathan Prescott is a punk ass who begs like a little girl and talks to himself. You don't know who the fuck I am or who you messing around with, Nathan says, getting angry as he pulls out the handgun, aiming it at Chloe. The moment was fast approaching. Max had to calm her nerves. She quickly gazed back at the firearm. Where'd you get that? What are you doing? Chloe asked in panic. Come on! Put that thing down! Don't ever tell me what to do! I'm so sick of people trying to control me! Nathan started getting louder. You're going to get in hell of more trouble for this than drugs! Nobody would ever even miss your punk ass, would they? Nathan asked Chloe. It was now or never. Matt stepped back to the alarm and hit it, sounding an alarm throughout the school. Chloe kneed and shoved Nathan away from her when he became distracted. Don't ever trust me again, freak! Chloe leaves the bathroom. Matt waits for Nathan to leave so she can find David. Another shitty day, Nathan says, grabbing the gun and leaving the bathroom as well. Perfect, Matt says to herself and follows Nathan out. Now to find David. He finds her forever. Hey, did you hear that fire alarm? That means you should be outside, he says to her. Mr. Madison, there's something really important I have to tell you. It concerns... Her voice goes a little low. The Prescotts! Instead of dismissing what she is saying, he looks at her curiously. What about him? Before Max can say anything further, Professor Walls interrupts them. Thank you, Mr. Madison. The situation is under control. There's no emergency here. Leave Miss Caulfield alone and please turn off that alarm. Since that's your job, he says. Of course, he says to Wells. Before walking off, he looks back at Max. Meet me out in front of the girls' dormitory in 10 minutes. Okay, she says as they walk off. She goes to head outside, but Wells stops her. Hold on, Max. Come back here. She doesn't even know why she bothered trying to leave. She steps back to standing in front of Wells. You look a little stressed out. Are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine, Principal Wells. Never better, actually. She says, honestly, with a smile on her face. Well, that's great to hear, Max. I get the feeling something is on your mind. You can talk to me. You know, maybe you've done something wrong and are smiling about it. Well, Max, talk to me, he says. Symmetrically punched him in the face for being persistent. Nothing is wrong, Principal Wells. I did nothing to jeopardize my self either. I want to be here at Blackwell, and I wouldn't do anything to compromise that, she says, mostly honest. He just sighs. Well, if you insist, Max. Go on and join your classmates outside now. She nods and makes her way outside. When she does, she gets a text from Warren asking her to bring him his flash drive. She tells him she will when she has a moment to go get it. She goes to in front of the girls' dorm and waits for David to show up. She figures it probably best to say out of her words carefully and not risk rewinding, since that is probably what caused the storm in the first place. A few minutes later, David arrives. Oh wait, Max, what is it you have on the Prescotts? I overheard Nathan talking to himself about doing things in a dark room under his family's farmhouse. Please, you have to believe me. Something is obviously not right with him. I know Principal Wells won't do anything. You're the only one I can trust to get it done. You trust me? Why? He asked, being skeptical. I know you're Chloe's stepdad. I know you care about her and Joyce. You do whatever you can to keep them safe, she tells him. He ponders his words. You're right. I would do anything. Wait, I'd check it out. I knew there was something off about him. Thank you for helping me confirm it, he says, walking off. Max then goes to retrieve Warren's flash drive. She sees Kate and goes to talk to her. Hey, Kate! I have something I need to say. Any later will be too late, she says. Okay. What is it, Max? Kate says, confused. I'm so sorry for not being a better friend to you. I've been the worst friend in the world to you, and that's not okay. I want you to know that I'm always going to be there when you need it. Don't let anyone ever tell you otherwise. I'll be here for you whenever you need me. I'm just a phone call or text message away in the event I'm not around. I want to be that friend you need right now. If you let me. Kate was speechless. She felt relieved and happy. Oh, Max, she says, standing up. That's what I needed to hear. You made me feel the best I have since... Well, don't even bring it up. If anyone gives you shit for it, I'll take them down a notch, Max says, which prompts Kate to embrace her. Thank you, Max. Don't ever tell yourself you aren't a good friend because, to me, you're the best. Anytime, Kate. Anytime. She holds her for a few more seconds until Kate pulls back, smiling. Max nods and goes to make her way past Victoria by simply ignoring her and stepping past her before she could get a word in. She goes to Dana's room and knocks on the door. Who is it? It's Max. I need the flash drive, Dana, she says in a whisper. Hang on a sec. She goes to open the door, but Dana beats her to it and walks her inside. Max still doesn't understand how she managed that. Damn it, Juliet! Was that really necessary, Juliet? Considering that Dana has been sussing Zachary, then yeah, it is. Why do you care? Because Max had forgotten about this innocent. Honestly. Well, actually, I can kind of understand knowing why now. But she didn't. Victoria did. I could prove it. It wasn't Dana. Dana was listening to everything they said. Really? Be my guest. If you can find proof, then go get it. Juliet says to which Max walks to Victoria's room, prints the email, and brings it back to Juliet. See? Wow. You were right, Max. God, how could I be such a fool? Don't worry. Victoria's manipulative and controlling, so I can get her way easily from my experience. Yeah. Juliet opens Dana's door. Dana walks out looking rather pissed. I'm an asshole. I'm sorry, Dana. You are, and I hope so. You think I mess around with Zachary, she asks. No, but I get stupid jealous. I owe you dinner. Still love me? Juliet asks, hoping to get back on Dana's good side. And you do my laundry, she says, agreeing to Juliet's proposition. Juliet makes to leave, but Max decides to say something. Hey, Juliet, she turns to Max. I know you have no reason to believe me, and it's your choice whether you do or not, but Zach really isn't a great guy. All I'm saying is, if he did this once, then he is capable of doing so again. I keep that in mind. And thanks, Max. You like the background Nizza. Now I'm going to see what Zach has to say about Victoria, she says, taking her leave. You set me free. Thank you. What's flashlights on my dress? She says, welcoming Max into her room. She steps in and grabs the flash drive without hesitation and turns back to Dana. She doesn't have to get caught snooping and wanting to say what she needs to. Hey, Dana, she says as the conversation's on her. Seriously, thanks again. I can't believe Juliet locked me in my own room. Wondershare. Dana, don't freak out. I heard a rumor that you, Master's voice dropped to whisper, pregnant. What? Who told you I was pregnant? She asked, freaking out anyway. No one in particular. I just overheard it while I was on my way to photography earlier. I don't know who said it, though. Acted like it was total bullshit, as if they weren't wholly convinced it was true. I just wanted you to know, Matt said. It's like a goddamn reality show around here. Can you keep a secret, Mass? Dana asked her. Of course I can, Dana. You can trust me. Matt said, offering a bit of comfort. I was pregnant. Was. Dana said with emphasis. Oh. Matt said, kissing on, having forgot that Dana was no longer pregnant. Yeah, the fucking deadbeat of a father will be throwing passes at the game this Friday. I was sure to listen to that idiot. Well, it's over now, Dana. And like I said, I won't tell a soul. Excuse me. I believe you. Now, you might want to get that dried to Warrant before he starts freaking out about where you might be. You don't have any excuse to bug you, she says, winking at Mass. Yeah, I know. Mass heads out of the room, but before leaving the dorm, she makes her way back to Kate's suite beside her room and erases what is there. She writes a thoughtful message instead of a peace sign and signs her first name, there. Maybe this will offer some more comfort to Kate. She makes her way out of the dorms and sees Alyssa, sitting where she was before she walked in. Max quickly hurries to her and tells her to duck. The football that would have hit her smashes into a window. Wow! Thanks, Mass! Sort into the point. That's Alyssa for you. Max quickly hurries to where she remembers David harassing Kate. Fortunately, he isn't. Probably due to the info she gave him a little while ago. Kate isn't here either, however. She wonders where she might be. For now, she has to return the flash drive to Warrant. She just hopes Nathan doesn't show up. When Matt steps into the parking lot to see Warrant sitting against his car. Before she talks to him, though, she sees Juliet and goes to talk to her. As she gets closer, she hears Juliet talking to herself. I don't get it! How could Zach and Victoria do that to me? Hi, Juliet. How are you doing? Mass asks her. Oh, hey, Mass. Sorry, I'm still screwed up, she said, looking down, emotionally, not physically. I'm sorry I had to find out about Zach that way, Mass said to her. It's better I found out sooner than later. How that sunk Victoria. She won't be laughing behind my back anymore, thanks to you, Mass. Have you talked to Zach yet? There's a badass football hero. It sounds like chicken shit. He says he said to Victoria as a joke. Juliet said, getting a little angry. Fuck him! Like I said earlier, if he did it once, he is capable of doing so again. If he actually killed as much as he might say, he wouldn't have done this to you in the first place. I can't tell you what to do, but just keep it in mind, Mass says, hoping Juliet listens. I will, Mass. She laughs all a laugh after she looks at Warrant. I think Warrant wants your attention. Yeah, I noticed. I need to talk to him about that anyway. See you, Juliet. See you around, Mass, Juliet says, managing a wink at her. Mass walks towards Warrant, fast drive in hand. When she gets close enough to see Warrant go to hug her, she remembers seeing him do so before, but since she was focused on getting the drive, it caught her off guard, so she ignored it. This time, however, she actually accepts the hug. Hey, Matt, how are you? I'm good, Warrant, she says, pulling back from it. She knows Warrant wouldn't be the one to let go first. Oh, here's your drive. Thanks! He kisses his car out of the corner of his eyes. Hey, check out my new wheels! Yeah, I noticed it. It's a nice, affordable car. I don't know about a hatchback, though. Oh, you ruined me with your words, madam. He forgives energy. Now we can go to the drive-in. There's one in Newburgh. What? Hold on a sec. She interrupts him. What is it, Mass? I need to say something before I go too long without doing so. I didn't want to hurt you, but I can't find any other way to say this without being blunt. We just friends, okay? You're a good guy, Warrant. But you be that guy for a girl that isn't me. Matt tells him, okay, he says, looking defeated. I also can think of one girl that tries to get your attention the same way you try to get mine. Matt purposely lets slip. Who? He asks, maybe a bit too eagerly. Brooke! Brooke? Really? Yeah, whenever I converse with her, she can't help but always bring you up. He's kind of cute, she says with a smile. Oh, wait, thanks for telling me, Mass. Before I got in too deep with, well, you know? I know, Warrant. Matt says as he sees Nathan walking towards them. Fuck me. Mass Caulfield, wait. She gets tempted to be sarcastic. Who wants to know? He doesn't notice her words. You one of Jefferson's photo groupies. Sometimes, yeah. Nathan doesn't seem amused. What the fuck ever? I know you like to take pictures, especially when you're hiding out in the bathrooms. Matt, what shut the fuck up, he tells Warrant before turning his attention back to Mass. You best tell me what you saw, now! Oh, the temptation to be sarcastic and strong. Nothing! I never saw you enter any bathroom. I'd be forced otherwise, she says, hoping he catches on to her words. Don't get cock with me, Biss. Oh well, Mass tried. Do you have any idea who I am? Only that you're Nathan Prescott, whose family has a lot of money? She says, and he grabs her by the throat, choking her. You goddamn right, I'm Nathan Prescott. Never forget that, Matt Caulfield. Let's go! She grabs his wrist and tries to push him off. You hurting me! He throws Matt behind him and to the ground just as Chloe is leaving in her truck. She comes to a sudden stop and Matt stands up. It's at that moment that Warrant tackles Nathan. Matt looks back at Warrant. Warrant! Wait! Matt? Chloe asks. Matt looks back at her. Chloe! She looks back and sees Nathan push Warrant off. Matt, get in! She says, opening the door, and Matt hurries inside. Nathan kicks the door closed. Get your punk asses out of there now! Don't even try the one! Nobody messes with me! Nobody! Matt watches them until they are out of sight. She saw security arriving after they left. Oh my god! Chloe, you have no idea how thankful I am that you showed up! Matt says as they drive down the road. Oh, hi to you too, Matt. I don't know you're still alive after all these fucking years. She says, venom in her voice. Chloe, I explained everything, but it has to be later, no sooner. I am the worst friend for never calling or testing you. You think? It works both ways, though, Chloe. You could have also tested me. Yes, because I was in such a talkative mood after my father died. I'm sorry I couldn't control when my parents moved. If I had any say, I would have stayed. Chloe looks over at Max, then back at the world, not saying anything. A few moments are spent in silence. Max checks her camera and sighs in frustration. What's up? My fucking camera is broken because of Nathan. Asshole. My stepdad said have some tools for you to fix it. I hope so. She says, already knowing he does. She also knows she won't be able to fix it, but Chloe will most likely still end up giving her William's old camera. Don't look so down. I'm sure you'll be able to fix it. Chloe's demeanor has changed. It makes Matt smile. Oh, I don't mean to be nosy. You know I am nosy. But I saw those fires of wasteful amber in the back of your truck. Chloe's eyes widened. What do you know about wasteful? That's what I heard around school. And I'm sure most of it is bullshit from Joe's people. You goddamn right it's bullshit. How long has she been missing? Matt asked, already knowing. Since April. She's been missing for 6 fucking months. She was my angel, Matt. Chloe says, her hands gripping the steering wheel tight. Matt wants to tell Chloe, but she has to know the storm isn't going to happen. The first sign of it happened when it snowed in an impossible condition. If it doesn't so, then everything will be safe. The rest of the ride is spent in silence. They eventually arrive at Chloe's and both head inside and up to Chloe's room. And I see you still live in the same home, Matt says as the conversation started. Yeah, so many great fucking memories here, Chloe says in response. Wow, I didn't realize before. Harry and dying has turned Chloe into quite the permaturist. Of course, Rachel disappearing because of Jefferson and Nathan didn't help. I need to be more careful about what I say. I can't rewind to fix my wording. Sorry, I shouldn't have said that, she said, feeling a bit timid. Don't be! Shit happens. Master shuffles back and forth for a moment. Oh, where are the tools? Master asked, a little embarrassed that she had forgotten. Should be downstairs in the guards with my quick stuff, she replies. Right, thanks, she says, heading down to get them. She wishes Chloe would be a bit nicer to him. Then again, Max does remember that David doesn't give her a reason to think otherwise. She goes and scoops the flattened cardboard under the table once she gets to the garage and turns on the machine so they fall. She pulls the cardboard back out and takes the time to think since she doesn't want to arrive back too quickly. She thinks about how she will go about telling Chloe the truth. She also wonders how long it will be before Nathan and Jefferson are in custody and tried for the crimes. She wonders if David will be coming back to his home since Mouse give him the info. When she looks at the time on her phone, she realizes it's been just 10 minutes since she found the tools. She rubs her eyes and makes her way back up to Chloe's room. When she opens the door, she sees Chloe has lit a joint in her room. She doesn't know why she is surprised as this happened before as well. About damn time! I thought you got lost. I had trouble finding them, and when I did, I had trouble reaching them. Figures. They had been up high. It never fails when you need something. It's always out of reach. You can use my desk. Oh wait, thanks, Chloe, Matt says as she makes room on the table. Of course, she says. After roughly 45 minutes of working on it, Matt gave up. After she got started, she felt like she could Actually fixed it this time, but no luck. This isn't working. I don't have the ability to fix this stupid thing. Matt says, exasperated, dropping the tiny tools onto the desk. Chloe looks at Matt and gets off her bed. Hold on! Sam moves through herself and pulls out Raymond's camera. I know it was your birthday last month. She reveals that the camera. Chloe, this is my dad's camera. Take it, she says, urging Matt to take the camera. Chloe, I can't take this. Of course you can. I'm not putting it to use. I want you to have it. Sorry about that. Ugh. Chloe. Even though Matt experienced this before, she was speechless. Hey, come on, take it. Matt looks up at Chloe. Thank you. Truly. Don't get all fucking sappy and emotional. Sorry about that. Ugh. Ugh. Chloe goes and turns on her stereo. Come on! I'm feeling like fucking dancing! Chloe starts to dance to the music playing. Come on! Dance, hippie! Show me those moves! Chloe says, jumping up onto her bed. The tiny thing gets Matt laughing, which brings a smile to Chloe's face. Matt uses her new camera to take a picture of Chloe. Come on! Sick that bony white ass! Chloe says to what Matt starts doing on an awkward dance which Chloe finds it to be cute. Matt and Chloe dance for a little longer before Chloe has to take 5. David never saw. To Matt, that meant he was busy working to bring the pet shots and Nathan Diverson down. That was... Matt stops, completely out of breath. That was fun! And exhausting. I haven't danced like that in months. I haven't danced like that at all. That gets Chloe laughing. Not even while in Seattle? No. Never had a reason to. Well, you do now. Hey, you want to go somewhere? Chloe asked randomly. By somewhere, do you mean the... Yeah, I haven't been up there since you left since... You know, it was our place. I want to go back and see if it changed any, Matt says. Oh, wait. Then let's get out of this shithole, Chloe says, walking out of her room. Matt follows suit and they get into Chloe's truck. The drive to the lighthouse has a comfortable silence about it. When they arrive, Chloe steps out. Matt a second later, and they both head up to the hill. Matt, still out of breath, has trouble keeping up with Chloe. Come on, Matt, keep up! I don't have the stamina that you do, she says, taking deep breaths. Chloe just laughs and continues up to the lighthouse. When Matt finally gets up to the hill and see Chloe sitting on the bench and the sunset just beyond her. Moment of truth. Max walks up and sits beside Chloe. Chloe doesn't say anything at first. It's so weird being back up here. Almost surreal. It is real, it isn't it? Almost like it's still 5 years ago. Chloe. Don't say it! Say what? Sorry. You always say that. Especially when you don't have to. Which is most of the time. Oh? I do? Don't I? Chloe smiles. Yeah, but it's fine. Matt looks at her phone. Should be the time for the snow to start falling. If it does start. I didn't black out and have that vision earlier. Either. Maybe I really did change the past without consequence this time. What's the matter? You got somewhere to be? Chloe asks, bringing Matt out of her thoughts. No, just thinking about... Chloe asks. Something. Like... Really, Chloe? What? I want to know! Not yet. Oh, come on, dude. Really? Yes, really. It's important that I tell you another time that isn't this moment. Really, Mass? What? I can't, Mass says, ending the topic. You're just a killjoy. Chloe huffs, crossing her arms. You'll be fine, Mass says, checking her phone again. Dude, you sure you don't have to have anywhere to be? Do you trust me? Mass asks. What? I know that's an outliers thing to ask of you of all people, but do you trust me? She asks again. I mean, I don't know, Mass. I wouldn't trust me either if I was in your position. So I don't blame you if you don't believe what I'm about to tell you, she says, leaning forward onto her knees. Tell me what? In a minute, I need to be served first before I say anything. Matt says, allowing a few minutes to pass. Nothing happens. No vision, no snow, nothing. Here goes nothing. Oh wait, Corey. This will be the most unbelievable thing you have ever heard to date. Oh wait? Out with it then, Corey says. Okay. Matt says, not so with a start. I can, or could, rewind time. I know how that sounds, but let me speak before you say anything. Corey nods. I don't want to test it and risk it to see if I can or not. Otherwise, there will be a giant storm that comes to rip Acacia Bay apart. Good, Corey says. Corey! Sorry. Okay, continue. It has to do with the fact that I rewound time to stop Nathan from shooting you in the bathroom. Your stepdad stopped me outside the bathroom after I sounded the alarm. I told him I saw Nathan with a gun, and since Mr. Madison is suspicious of Nathan anyways, I knew it'd get his attention, so I met with him outside of the girls' dormitory. I gave him the location of the dark room that Kate, Rachel, and so many other girls were taken to. Matt stops to wipe her eyes at the thought of Kate and Rachel being helpless in there. And Rachel, see, Matt is having the hardest time saying it. She starts to cry as she says the next few words. She's gone, Chloe. Rachel is gone from this world. Matt put her hands against her face as she sobs beside Chloe. Chloe is in shock at the sudden news. She knew Matt wouldn't cry for no reason. After a moment, Matt calms herself enough to talk in coherent sentences. Nathan and Jefferson get girls under the farmhouse after Nathan drugs them and takes them there. Then Jefferson places them in different phases, poses, and takes sick photos of them. Tomorrow we'll be going to the junkyard to take shots at bottles with David's gun that you took from him. Then Frank would show up asking you where his money is, and it get really bad. I ended up saving you by almost shooting Frank, but the gun was empty. The truth about Nathan. He's being manipulated and controlled by Jefferson because his father neglects him. I know you don't want to believe that, but it's the truth. His father doesn't help the situation. I also went back in time to 2008, using a photo. I managed to let William live, but I changed so much. And so did you. I was friends with Victoria, Nathan, and pretty much everyone in the Virtuous Club. You were... Matt goes silent for a moment. You were in a car crash and probably paralyzed from the waist down. You and Joyce couldn't afford your medical bills, so Joyce had to get a second job working for Sean Prescott. In the end, you asked me to end your life so your parents didn't have to suffer any longer. I went back to 2008 again and allowed William to die. It was so painful knowing I had to let them die. Thursday, we came and we went looking for Nathan as we thought he killed Waisel. Jen Jefferson, pretending to be Nathan, brought us back to where Waisel was buried. He sought you and kidnapped me, taking me to the dark room. It was so silly. Jefferson had killed Nathan then. I went back several times until Friday. Emily came and the summer wise. At first, I only saw two options. Let you die or let Achaia Bay and everyone in it die. As we parted from, I saw another option present itself. And now here we are. The first indication of the storm was that it snowed this evening. The following day, a solar eclipse happened out of nowhere. On Wednesday, dead grills covered the beast. Thursday nights, there are 2 moons. Then Friday, well, so that's it. That's all I have to say. I sound like a crazy person. I know, but I'm not making any of it up. I swear to you, Chloe. Chloe possesses everything Max has said, taking several minutes to sort through it all. Waisel's dead? Chloe starts to break down. I'm so sorry, Chloe. I'm so sorry. It's not. Chloe wipes her teary eyes. It's not your fault, Max. You sound serious about all of this. As far-fetched as literally everything you said sounds, I believe you, Max. I believe every word. Where is Rachel's body? Don't worry. David will find her. He did in one timeline. He will again. But where? The junkyard. Oh, God. Rachel! Chloe starts to cry again. Max sits there quietly and depressed. The following day, police arrive at Blackwell and arrest Nathan, who gives up Jefferson once it's at the station. The police return and arrest Jefferson as he tries to leave the school grounds. Max is standing with Kate both times to watch the events unfold. Max told Kate she'd be a better friend, and that's exactly what she's gonna do. Weasel's body is found and recovered. A funeral and burial scheduled for Friday morning into the afternoon. Max and Chloe were both dressed in black dresses. Chloe made an exception to wearing a dress to the funeral. Chloe broke down twice on Friday. She saw Waisel in the casket and when Waisel was being lowered into the ground. Max looked out and saw Krill's sides. Even in the dark time, she smiled. She had changed history and didn't put anyone at risk. She held on to Chloe as she cried. The moment might have been dark, but the future was bright. Hi everyone. This is AmberAnkNA 2000 again. Well, I hope you enjoyed the video. Because, I really did enjoy making it. But, so I hope you enjoyed it. Comment, like, and subscribe with the notifications on down below. Till next time, bye!